Once the calibration curve has been successfully created and saved, Wilson Analytical's instruments are now ready to determine chemical concentrations of an unknown sample. Select Mode along the top of the toolbar and using the drop-down menu, select Acquisition. The first step is entering the information about the sample. Select Customer Location. If the Where box is enabled, the GPS location, time, and date stamp will appear first. If the Where box is not enabled, the field will contain default characters that can be ignored. Insert the name or company and location or sampling point in their respective boxes, or use the drop-down menus if you have already saved them. If you wish to save the name and location for future tests, select Save As. Next, select the calibration curve by clicking Select Calibration. Pick the calibration curve that corresponds to the chemical you are trying to test. Then click Open. The next step is to measure the blank sample. Click on Measure Blank. When the prompt shows up, ensure the blank sample is in the chamber and the lid is closed. The indicator LEDs on your system will be green. Select OK and wait for the power LED to turn from blue to green. Next, insert the unknown sample into the chamber and select Measure Data. The Modify Sample Specifics box will appear, allowing you to type in the dilution factor for the sample. Select Measure and wait for the power LED to turn from blue back to green. The fluorescence spectrum of an unknown sample will be displayed on the screen with a vertical line at the wavelength selected for the calibration calculator. The concentration of the unknown sample will be displayed at the top left of the screen. This will be green if it is within the calibration range and red if it is not. Finally, to save the information, click on Save Data File. Select the appropriate folder or location, type in the sample name, and click Save. Once the sample has been saved, you are now ready to use LightPilot in the review mode.